All right, let's talk. And I mean, really talk. Just between us.
You know the feeling, right? Just last week, I marched into my kitchen with a purpose. I stood there, right in the middle of the room, and poof, absolutely nothing. My brain was just static.
So, what did I do? Well, what we all do. I whipped out my phone and started typing it all in. You know the search history. Brain fog. Why am I so forgetful? Am I losing my mind at 45?
And you know what Google did? Oh yeah, it served up the absolute worst-case scenario. For about 10 solid minutes, I was pretty much convinced I had early-onset Alzheimer's. The panic was intense.
But then I went and talked to my actual real-life doctor, and she kind of laughed and said, "Nope. Welcome to perimenopause." And that single moment right there is why we're having this chat today.
We joke about these moments, but let's be real. Underneath the jokes are these quiet, nagging questions we ask ourselves in the mirror. And honestly, they can make you feel pretty alone and, yeah, a little bit scared.
Okay, so let's get right into the heart of this because I want to give you a whole new way to think about it. This is probably the most important thing you'll hear today. Your body is not breaking down. It's not failing you. It's actually waving a big flag telling you it's time for a reset.
So what in the world is going on? It all comes down to hormones. But forget the complicated science for a second. Just think of your hormones, like estrogen and progesterone, as little text messengers. They zip around your body all day, sending instructions for basically everything: how you feel, how you sleep, how you operate.
Now, around our 40s, something shifts. The rhythm of those little messengers, it changes. Their schedule gets a bit more, let's say, chaotic. And that new, unpredictable rhythm, well, that's exactly what's behind the mood swings, the brain fog, the sleep issues, all of it.
And when all this is happening, it is just so easy to internalize it, to feel like we're messing up somehow, like we should be able to control this. So I need you to hear me on this one. You are not failing. Not even close. I want you to try on this idea instead. Your body isn't crashing. It is upgrading its entire operating system. It's like going from Windows 95 to the latest OS. It's a massive, critical update. And just like any big software installation, things can get a little glitchy and slow during the process.
So, if we're running an upgrade, how do we help it go smoothly? We start with our number one tool, our food. And look, I'm just going to say it. You cannot out-meditate bad food. You can't out-exercise it. You cannot willpower it. What you eat matters now more than ever.
But the good news? It doesn't have to be some crazy, complicated diet. It's actually about 3 simple rules. Rule 1. Every time you eat, balance your plate. Make sure you have protein, fiber, and healthy fats. Rule 2. Start cutting back on the things that create inflammation, especially excess sugar and all those ultra-processed foods. And Rule 3. Start adding in foods that your hormones love, like flax seeds, dark leafy greens, and spices like turmeric.
This is such a game-changing way to see it. Food is not just calories to be burned. It's not the enemy. Every single bite you take is information. It's a set of instructions you're sending directly to those hormonal messengers we talked about.
And here's a perfect example. Think about what happens when you eat something super sugary. Your blood sugar spikes way up. And what does your mood do? It spikes right along with it. You feel irritable, you feel agitated. Then what has to happen? It crashes. And your mood, it plummets, leaving you feeling anxious, tired, and shaky. See? It's a direct physical connection.
Okay, that was a lot of information. So let's pause. Let's actually use one of these reset tools together right now. This is one of the quickest ways to calm your nervous system. So if you can, just get comfortable, maybe close your eyes, and just breathe with me.
We're going to take a nice, slow breath in through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1.
And just gently hold it at the top. Don't strain. For 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now, a long, slow exhale out through your mouth for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Just one breath like that starts to tell your body that it's safe. You didn't solve everything, but you changed your entire state in 10 seconds.
Now let's talk about a system that is so important but gets almost zero airtime, your lymphatic system. You can think of it as your body's internal garbage disposal and detox network. When it gets backed up and sluggish, guess what? We feel sluggish, puffy, and just blah. And you don't need some insane workout to get it moving. Actually, gentle movement is what it wants. Things you can do right at your desk. A slow, easy neck roll. A big shoulder roll, pulling them back and down. or even just taking your fingertips and gently stroking down the sides of your neck. It's all about creating flow.
Look, this whole chapter of life is so much bigger than just physical symptoms. It's a huge emotional and mental shift, too. So let's try one more big reframe. What if this isn't a breakdown at all? What if, really, it's a breakthrough that's trying to happen?
If you walk away with just one simple thought today, I want it to be this. Your body is not your enemy. It is not fighting you. It's sending you the clearest signals it possibly can, asking you to finally, deeply work with it, to become its partner.
I know this can all feel like a lot, so what do you do tomorrow morning? You don't do everything. Please don't. You just pick one thing. And my suggestion? Make that one thing your breakfast plate. Just focus on balancing that one meal with protein, fiber, and healthy fat. That's it. That is your first powerful step.
Because this isn't about being perfect. It's about making small, consistent shifts. It's about showing up just as you are, right now, and walking away feeling a little more in charge, a little more empowered in the body you call home. Thanks so much for being here with me.